What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. And for those of you returning, I greatly appreciate it. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. With me, your host, Jurassic Puppy. Don't forget, everybody, that tonight, starting from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., the Tobi Kadachi event will begin. We will see more of an uptick for them inside the swamps and the forests, which is very important because that's usually where they're at anyway. But we should be seeing more, hopefully, right? I don't know. I mentioned this before too. The Diablo event was kind of like, I guess you find some. It's kind of like it just seemed like it was a normal Diablo's kind of thing, but maybe this will be different. We're gonna have to find out, and I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. I'm gonna be giving a little more details about the event, as well as some gameplay, some tips, some weaknesses to look for when you're facing the Tobi Kadachi, and just a little update on my progress in game, some armor details, some weapon details, and yeah, guys, let's get right into it. So guys, if you like what you see so far, please leave a like on this video, comment on this video, share this video, and if you guys haven't, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support so far. So getting right back into this, one basic thing that I would recommend for anybody who's running a sword and shield, or for that matter, maybe like a hammer or a great sword, is to find an armor piece that does have lock on it. It might be like a really newbie thing kind of to do. I'm not really sure. I mean, to each their own, right? But I think it just makes everything a little easier to locate the parts that can be broken or cut off. So, for instance, the Tobi Kadachi, uh, its weak points are the head, the tail, and the torso, right? It's a pretty quick moving monster too, so just locking on really, really, really does help out a lot. And one thing you'll notice on a lot of on a lot of my replays, you know, I always try my best to go for the head. I know I don't always lock on. I know I always feel like, well, I got this, right? But usually you'll see me try to lock on for the head, unless like I'm really struggling to like tap it properly, because you're on your phone, and I have like some fat sausage fingers, so so I can't always tap on where I want it. But I try my best, and if not, then I just try to readjust as the fight is going. One of the main moves that bothers me about the Tobi Kadachi too is that front flip or that glide front flip it does. And if I had a toxic trait, I feel like it'd be trying to get in that like those last couple hits before the animation starts, and I always get hit by that move usually. Sometimes I can tell it's coming, but that little red sequence is a little too fast. Yeah, and sometimes most of the time I get hit by it. Just try your best, guys. This is gonna be a pretty interesting event. The monster's not that hard to go after, but it can catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. So you just gotta be aware of what's gonna happen, or like be ready to just dodge. And if y'all know anybody that plays this game too, bring them with y'all. Because the more the merrier, and the more easier it gets. All right, guys. Lastly, I wanted to talk about my sword and shield, as well as my current armor right now that I'm running. If you guys don't know, there was a data mine that was released not too long ago, but it's projected that there's going to be new weapons introduced into the game. I believe at the end of this month with the next update. I'm not really too sure exactly or what dates they were. I kind of just skimmed through it, but as you know, with data mines, nothing's really guaranteed up until like the official patch notes get released. But with that being said, though, I am going to be hoarding my items, and I am going to wait until there's a confirmation, and I'll try to see if there's a new weapon that I want to try in that new list. But with that being said, my sword and shield right now is the Milady's Tabar with 300 paralysis and 559 attack. By upgrading it to the grade 6, I was able to upgrade my perfect rush combo to level 2, but it only increased the power percentage by 5%, which, you know, I guess it's okay. I suppose it's not that great, but any bit of extra damage helps for sure. As for my armor, um, I'm still running the two top Rathlos pieces. The helmet here with the attack boost of 40 points, as well as the mail, which has a weakness exploit and increases your affinity by 20% when you're hitting those spots. So if you don't know, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, affinity inside Monster Hunter now would be like the crit percentage basically. So you know, it helps out a lot when you're going for those pieces, you know. The Van Braces here is still my Rathian Van Braces too. When I upgraded it though, I mean, it came with the lock-on, which, you know, I'm using. If you guys are watching the footage, I'm using it every fight basically, because I'm always, you know, just trying my best to get the parts I need. Maybe increase the RNG a little bit. It doesn't always work out, but that's fine. The burst, landing consecutive hits in a short time span, increases attack power by 5% for 4 seconds. And that seems to be really useful for a sword and shield, especially because you can kind of knock out combos pretty quickly in a short time span. And I believe the longsword would benefit from this too, and possibly the hammer. My waist piece is still the Diablo set, and I have Part Breaker here. It just increases part damage accumulated on breakable parts by 5%. So, you know, I'm trying to break heads or break pieces off every fight I do. And then the last but not least, I'm running the Anjanath whatchamacallits, what are they called? Greaves. The Anja Greaves too. And that's just peak performance. Increases attack power by 30 points when your health is full. This part I'm kind of questioning myself because, yeah, when your health is full, you get 30 points. But me personally, I'm hardly ever at 100 at full health. You know, as soon as I have like 30 HP or something, like if there's a monster on me, I'm going for it. I don't care if it's a 6-star, you know, I don't care if it's lower than that, but I'm going for it. And, you know, whether I get it or not, you know, I'll just close the game, come back at a later time and try again. So sometimes it lands me at 100, but most times I haven't been at 100. So we'll see. I might swap this out for something better. If you guys know anything better that I can use, you know, leave a comment down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I wish everybody the best of luck on this Tobi Kadachi event. And you know, if you guys like what you saw, you leave a like, share this video, comment on this video, and subscribe as well. Thanks, guys, and have a great weekend.